How do you get a girl as a gym rat? Step number 1, get some muscle on you. Step number 2, gain some fucking confidence and stop being a little bitch. Step number 3, actually go up to a girl instead of you freaking texting a girl and commenting on her posts on Instagram. But if you want to swipe up on their stories or something like that, that's totally fine. Just don't do it publicly, bro, because then you look like a little softie and then it just doesn't look good on you. You just look like one of those typical simps that comments just like every other person does, like on social media, especially when it comes to like big influencer girls. You don't want that at all. It just makes you look pathetic. But finally, if you really want to get good at talking to girls, getting at girls, you know, getting to the point where you end up dating them, or you know, you doing the nasty stuff, sex, what you want to do is you go up to them, you talk to them, say something that's not of the typicalness, compliment them a little bit, ask for their social media. If they give it to you, then you're in the gold. If they don't give it to you, well then you're fucked. But if you manage to get their phone number, which is the ultimate golden ticket, that's even better. But last thing you want to also remind yourself of is if they don't text you back, if they don't add you back, well, that means they just gave it to you just to give it to you, and they just wanted an extra follower or a person that simps for them. And you don't want that at all either. What you really want to do is you start conversating with them, get to know them, then pop the question, do you want to go out? Do you want to go out on a date? The longer you take, the more fucked you'll be, because there's other guys that are actually trying to get at them as well. And you're in line in competition depending who the girl is, how beautiful the girl is as well. Another thing you can actually do as well, if you end up managing getting their Snapchat, you could swipe up on their story. If it's something that's related to you, that you do as well, or they have a pet, that's one of your best ways you can get in there and start a conversation. That way it won't be awkward. That way it's quick, simple, to the point, and you can talk about other things that you want to talk to them. You can either date them or not. Depends what you want to do. If you want them for a quick fun session, just be straight up and let them know. It's better for you to not mess with their feelings and actually destroy them, because at the end of the day, that karma's gonna go back to you, and then that girl that you actually want to date will do the same thing you did to that one girl. So tell them up front, and if the girl agrees to it, well then guess what? You didn't waste goddamn weeks of you trying to get at the girl and trying to take her to bed, and it just took you 1 or 2 days instead. It's better that way, simpler that way. But if you want to take the longer route and you actually want to get to know the girl, date the girl, well then don't be a freaking creep. Don't get them into bed too fucking fast, and you will do fine, because then that girl will actually like you, she'll develop feelings for you, and you'll end up doing the dirty. And one more thing too, before I let y'all go. If you're a creep, you go up to a girl in a nasty, disgusting, perverted way, you're not gonna get at her. You're gonna look bad in front of whatever other people, you know, that's there. Especially if you go to an area that you usually go to. You're gonna look like a freaking weirdo, and you're just gonna have a bad image in that public space. So instead of you doing those nasty things and you looking like a fool, be courteous, be respectful, make sure you're freaking groomed. That means you cut your nails, that means your teeth don't look dirty as hell, you have a nice hairstyle, then you're good. And make sure that you don't smell like swamp ass, because then you're fucked. And she's not gonna want, she ain't gonna want to date a Shrek or get out of Shrek, especially fuck a Shrek, right? So be clean, look clean, and you'll get the girl. Before I let y'all go, gentlemen, don't be a simp, don't be needy, because you will look like a dumbass, and you will look like a little bitch in front of other alphas. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this video.